Have you ever noticed that distinctive scent when visiting an elderly loved one? Maybe it's your mother who showers daily, your father who's always been meticulous about hygiene, or even your grandparents who pride themselves on cleanliness. Yet somehow there's still that unmistakable odor that seems to follow them. You're not alone. This is something families rarely talk about openly, but it's a reality faced by millions. Last year I spoke with Martha, an 82-year-old retired teacher who was devastated when her grandchildren started subtly keeping their distance during visits. "I bathe every single day," she told me with tears in her eyes. "I use perfume, I keep my clothes immaculate. Yet my own family acts like I smell terrible. It's humiliating." What Martha didn't know, and what many seniors and their families don't realize, is that even the most fastidious hygiene routines might not address the root causes of age-related body odor. This isn't just about comfort or social interactions. Unaddressed body odor can lead to isolation, depression, and even accelerate cognitive decline as seniors withdraw from social activities out of embarrassment. Today, we're going to reveal what medical professionals know about this sensitive issue, why many clean seniors still develop a distinctive smell, and most importantly, the practical solutions that actually work. These aren't just temporary fixes. They're life-changing strategies that can help restore confidence and strengthen family connections. Stay with me until the end, because the last cause we'll discuss is something almost no one talks about. Yet it affects nearly 40% of seniors over 75. Understanding these issues won't just help you or your loved ones smell better. It could dramatically improve quality of life and even detect serious health conditions before they become dangerous. Now, let's dive into the 6 primary causes of persistent odor in seniors, even when they maintain excellent hygiene habits. If you're finding this information valuable so far, please comment, "I'm learning," below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend clicking that subscribe button and turning on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Your support helps us continue creating content that can make a real difference in people's lives. Don't miss the final insight. It's one that most people overlook, yet it holds incredible power in predicting what lies ahead. These markers could completely reshape how you see your future and add valuable years to your life. If this has sparked your interest, show your support by hitting the like button, subscribing to our channel, and sharing this video with those you care about. Together, let's make informed choices for a healthier, longer life. Number 1. Age-related skin changes. One of the most fundamental reasons clean seniors may still have a distinctive odor has nothing to do with hygiene and everything to do with biology. As we age, our skin undergoes significant changes that directly affect how our body produces and processes odor. Think about James, a 78-year-old retired accountant who has always been known for his impeccable appearance. Every morning, he follows the same routine: shower, deodorant, fresh clothes. Yet his daughter noticed that distinctive older person smell when visiting him. What James didn't realize is that, after 70, the composition of chemicals naturally secreted through our skin dramatically changes. Here's what happens. The skin's sebaceous glands, which produce oils, begin to function differently with age. These changes alter the fatty acid composition in skin oils, creating what scientists call non-enol, a compound with a distinctive scent that doesn't wash away with regular soap. At the same time, aging skin becomes thinner and drier, which affects how it maintains its protective barrier. But there's another layer to this issue. As our skin ages, its pH level naturally becomes more alkaline. This higher pH creates an environment where certain odor-producing bacteria thrive, while beneficial bacteria diminish. It's a perfect storm for developing that persistent smell that doesn't respond to normal cleaning. So what can be done about these biological changes? First, understand that specialized skincare is essential. Regular soap often can't break down non-enol compounds. Instead, look for cleansers specifically formulated with antioxidants or citrus ingredients that neutralize these compounds. Products containing persimmon extract, alpha-hydroxy acids, or green tea have been clinically shown to break down non-enol. The timing of your shower matters too. Many seniors shower in the morning, but research suggests that an evening shower helps remove the day's accumulation of non-enol and bacteria before they have hours to interact overnight. Pat dry thoroughly but gently. as aged skin is delicate and easily damaged. Finally, moisturizing immediately after bathing is crucial. Use fragrance-free moisturizers with ceramides, which help restore the skin's barrier function. This isn't just about preventing dryness. A properly functioning skin barrier actually helps regulate the microbiome on your skin, preventing odor-causing bacteria from proliferating. Remember James? After learning about these changes, he switched to a specially formulated body wash with citrus enzymes, started showering in the evenings, and began using a ceramide moisturizer. Within weeks, his daughter noticed a remarkable difference. Not just in the absence of odor, but in how healthy his skin looked. Number 2. Medication side effects. One of the most overlooked causes of persistent body odor in seniors has nothing to do with hygiene and everything to do with what's in their medicine cabinet. Many medications commonly prescribed to older adults can significantly alter body chemistry and create distinctive odors that no amount of bathing can fully eliminate. Take Eleanor, a 73-year-old grandmother who takes several medications to manage her heart condition and arthritis. Despite her meticulous hygiene, daily showers, clean clothes, even using extra perfume, her granddaughter noticed a strange, slightly sweet yet chemical smell whenever they hugged. Eleanor was mortified when she finally learned that one of her heart medications was literally seeping through her skin, creating an odor she couldn't detect herself. This happens because as we age, our liver and kidneys don't process medications as efficiently as they once did. When drugs aren't fully metabolized, their compounds or breakdown products can exit through sweat glands, breath, or other body fluids. The result is often a chemical odor that seems to permeate from within. Some of the most common culprits include statins for cholesterol control, which can create a faintly musty odor, antidepressants, particularly SSRIs, sometimes causing a slightly sweet smell, blood pressure medications, especially certain ACE inhibitors, which can cause a metallic or ammonia-like scent, anti-inflammatory drugs for arthritis, which sometimes produce a chemical smell similar to vinegar supplements containing sulfur compounds, including many joint supplements. The challenging part is that many seniors take multiple medications, creating unique odor combinations that standard hygiene practices can't address. What's worse, most are completely unaware of the connection between their prescriptions and the smell that's affecting their social interactions. So what can be done? First, never discontinue any medication without medical supervision, but do have a frank conversation with your doctor about this side effect. Sometimes, simple timing adjustments can help. Taking certain medications before bed rather than in the morning may allow more processing time before social activities. Increasing water intake can significantly help your body process and eliminate drug metabolites more efficiently, reducing the amount that exits through sweat. Aim for at least 6 to 8 glasses daily unless your doctor has restricted your fluid intake. Using an activated charcoal soap can be remarkably effective for medication-related odors, as the charcoal helps bind to the chemical compounds on the skin surface. A weekly detox bath with baking soda, 1 cup in warm water, can also neutralize many medication-related odors. When Eleanor learned about these connections, she spoke with her cardiologist who adjusted her medication schedule and recommended a specialty soap. She also started using a chlorophyll supplement under her doctor's supervision, which helps neutralize odors from within. Within a month, not only was the strange smell gone, but she felt more confident during family gatherings, no longer worried about an embarrassing odor she couldn't control. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend clicking that subscribe button and turning on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Your support helps us continue creating content that can make a real difference in people's lives. Number 3, hormonal imbalances. As we age, our bodies go through significant hormonal shifts that can directly impact body odor in ways that standard hygiene practices simply can't address. These changes are perfectly normal but often misunderstood, leaving many seniors frustrated when their lifelong cleaning routines suddenly seem ineffective. Consider Thomas, a 77-year-old retired engineer who always prided himself on his personal presentation. After his wife passed away, he maintained the same impeccable hygiene habits they'd shared throughout their marriage. Yet when his son visited, he noticed a distinctive musty smell that seemed to follow Thomas despite his daily showers. What Thomas didn't realize was that his changing hormone levels were altering his body chemistry in fundamental ways. For men over 70, testosterone levels naturally decline while other hormones may become unbalanced. These changes affect not just energy and muscle mass, but also how the body produces sweat and oils. The apocrine glands, specialized sweat glands located mainly in the underarms and groin, become more sensitive to even small hormonal fluctuations. Women experience even more dramatic hormonal shifts after menopause, with decreased estrogen leading to thinner skin that's more permeable to odors from within. At the same time, the pH balance of many body tissues changes, creating environments where different bacteria thrive. These aren't just bacteria on the skin's surface that can be washed away. They're changes to the body's internal microbiome. The most challenging aspect of hormonal changes is that they affect everyone differently. Some seniors may develop a slightly sweet odor, while others notice a more musty or ammonia-like scent. What's consistent is that these changes come from within and require more than just external cleansing. So what practical steps can help address hormone-related odors? First, consider consulting with an endocrinologist who specializes in aging. Mild hormone supplements or medications may help rebalance your body chemistry, though these should always be approached cautiously and under medical supervision. Dietary changes can have a surprising impact on hormone-related odors. Reducing refined carbohydrates and increasing zinc-rich foods like pumpkin seeds, chickpeas, and lean meats supports healthy hormone production. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower contain compounds that help the body process estrogen more efficiently in both men and women. Specialized deodorants that balance pH rather than just mask odors can be remarkably effective. Look for products containing probiotics, which help restore a healthy balance of skin bacteria, or those with natural enzymes that break down odor compounds rather than covering them up. After learning about these connections, Thomas began using a probiotic deodorant, adjusted his diet to include more hormone-balancing foods, and started taking milk thistle supplements to support his liver's ability to process hormones. Within weeks, his son noticed a significant difference, not just in how Thomas smelled, but in his overall energy and well-being as his hormones became more balanced. Number 4. Silent urinary tract issues. One of the most common yet frequently overlooked causes of persistent odor in seniors has nothing to do with external hygiene and everything to do with urinary health. Many older adults experience subtle urinary issues that they may not even be aware of, yet these problems can create odors that no amount of bathing or perfume can mask. Meet Margaret, a 79-year-old grandmother who was always known for her elegance and poise. Recently, her daughter noticed a distinct ammonia-like smell around Margaret, despite her mother's twice-daily showers and immaculate home. What they eventually discovered shocked them both. Margaret had been experiencing minor, almost imperceptible urinary leakage that she hadn't even noticed herself. As we age, the muscles controlling bladder function naturally weaken. For women who have had children, these changes can be even more pronounced. Many seniors develop what doctors call microincontinence, tiny leaks so small they don't create noticeable wetness, but significant enough to leave traces of urine on undergarments or skin. Even more surprising is how common undiagnosed urinary tract infections (UTIs) are in people over 70. Unlike younger adults who typically experience painful urination and urgency, seniors often have silent UTIs with few or no traditional symptoms. A study at Johns Hopkins found that nearly 30% of nursing home residents had undiagnosed UTIs that were only discovered during routine testing. These urinary issues create distinctive odors because urine contains waste compounds that, when exposed to air, quickly break down into ammonia and other strong-smelling chemicals. Once these compounds permeate clothing or furniture, they become increasingly difficult to eliminate. So what practical solutions can help with these challenges? First, consider a medical checkup focused specifically on urinary health. A simple urine test can detect infections or abnormalities that might be causing odor issues. For seniors who take water pills or blood pressure medications, discussing timing adjustments with your doctor may help reduce nighttime bathroom urgency. Specialized undergarments have evolved tremendously in recent years. Modern incontinence products are virtually invisible under clothing, highly absorbent, and contain odor-neutralizing technology. These aren't the bulky, noticeable products of the past. They're discreet, comfortable, and can dramatically improve quality of life. Cranberry supplements, the non-sweetened variety, have shown remarkable effectiveness in preventing UTIs and reducing urinary odors. A Japanese study found that seniors taking daily cranberry capsules experienced 58% fewer UTIs and reported significantly less urinary odor compared to those taking placebos. For furniture and mattresses that may have absorbed odors over time, enzymatic cleaners specifically designed for urinary odors can break down the compounds rather than just masking them. These specialized solutions work at the molecular level to neutralize ammonia compounds. After Margaret's discovery, she consulted with a urologist who prescribed pelvic floor exercises and a mild medication to reduce her microincontinence. She also began using specialized undergarments for nighttime and taking daily cranberry supplements. Within a month, both she and her daughter noticed a dramatic difference, not just in odor but in Margaret's confidence and willingness to participate in social activities she had begun avoiding out of embarrassment. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend clicking that subscribe button and turning on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Your support helps us continue creating content that can make a real difference in people's lives. Number 5. Dietary changes and digestive issues. As we age, our digestion undergoes significant changes that can directly impact body odor in ways most people never connect. Many seniors maintain the same eating habits they've had for decades, not realizing that their body's ability to process certain foods has dramatically changed, often resulting in odors that seem to come from within, regardless of external cleanliness. Consider Walter, a 76-year-old widower who lived alone and prided himself on maintaining the same standards of cleanliness his late wife had established in their home. He showered daily, wore freshly laundered clothes, yet his children noticed a persistent sour smell whenever they visited. After months of gentle encouragement, Walter finally saw a gastroenterologist who identified the real issue. His body was no longer efficiently digesting the dairy products and high-protein foods that had been staples of his diet for decades. Here's what happens. After 70, our digestive system produces fewer enzymes needed to break down certain foods. At the same time, the natural motility of the digestive tract slows down, meaning food stays in our system longer. This combination creates a perfect environment for certain compounds to be absorbed into the bloodstream and eventually released through sweat, breath, and skin oils. The most common culprits include dairy products, which become increasingly difficult to digest as we age; red meat, which contains compounds that can create a musty odor when not fully processed; cruciferous vegetables like Brussels sprouts and cabbage, which release sulfur compounds; high choline foods like eggs and organ meats; refined carbohydrates, which can alter gut bacteria balance. Additionally, many seniors take medications that further slow digestion or alter gut bacteria balance, compounding these effects. What's particularly challenging is that these odors come from within the body and can't be washed away with external cleaning. So what can be done? First, consider a 2-week elimination diet to identify your personal trigger foods. Remove common culprits one at a time and note any changes in body odor. This simple step can be revelatory. Many seniors discover that just 1 or 2 foods are responsible for the majority of their odor issues. Digestive enzyme supplements, particularly those containing lipase, for fats, protease, for proteins, and lactase, for dairy, can dramatically improve how your body processes foods that might be causing odor issues. Always consult with your doctor before starting any supplement regimen. Probiotics specifically formulated for seniors can help restore a healthy balance of gut bacteria. Look for products containing bifidobacterium, which naturally decreases with age but plays a crucial role in odor-free digestion. Timing of meals can also make a significant difference. Many seniors eat their largest meal in the evening, but research suggests that consuming heavier foods earlier in the day allows more active time for digestion. Consider making lunch your largest meal and having a lighter dinner at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. After learning about these connections, Walter worked with a nutritionist who helped him adjust his diet and recommended appropriate digestive enzymes. He began taking probiotics and shifted his main meal to lunchtime. Within just a few weeks, his children noticed a remarkable difference. The sour smell was gone, and Walter reported feeling more energetic and experiencing fewer digestive discomforts that he had previously attributed to just getting older. Number 6. Neglected dental issues. The final cause of persistent odor in seniors, and perhaps the most overlooked, is dental health. This might surprise you, but declining oral health can create body odors that seem to have nothing to do with the mouth, affecting how a person smells even when they're not speaking or breathing near you. Meet Helen, an 83-year-old grandmother who had always been fastidious about her appearance. She bathed daily, used quality perfume, and kept her home immaculate. Yet her grandchildren had started noticing an unpleasant smell whenever they visited. After months of trying different soaps, deodorants, and even changing laundry detergents, Helen finally discovered the unexpected source. Her dental health had been quietly deteriorating. As we age, several factors converge to make dental issues more common and more serious. Medication-induced dry mouth affects nearly 70% of seniors, taking common prescriptions for blood pressure, depression, or pain. Without adequate saliva, which has natural antibacterial properties, the mouth becomes a perfect environment for odor-causing bacteria to flourish. These bacteria don't just cause bad breath, they produce volatile sulfur compounds that can actually be absorbed into the bloodstream and released through sweat glands across the body. Even more concerning, gum disease progresses much more rapidly in older adults, yet often with fewer obvious symptoms. The infection below the gum line creates distinctive odors that permeate through oral tissues and into the respiratory system. Each breath then carries these compounds throughout the body and into the surrounding environment. For seniors with dentures or partial bridges, the situation can be even more complicated. Tiny food particles can become trapped in areas difficult to clean, creating persistent odors that standard brushing may not address. Over time, dentures can also develop microscopic cracks that harbor bacteria, creating odors that seem to follow a person despite their best hygiene efforts. The challenge is that many seniors have gradually become desensitized to their own oral odors, and family members often hesitate to bring up such a sensitive topic. Meanwhile, fixed incomes may make regular dental care seem like a luxury rather than a necessity, especially when there's no obvious pain signaling a problem. So what practical solutions can help address these hidden dental issues? First, schedule a comprehensive dental checkup specifically focused on gum health. Many seniors haven't had a thorough periodontal examination in years, and problems could be developing below the visible gum line. For dry mouth, which affects the majority of seniors on medications, specially formulated oral moisturizing sprays can help restore natural balance. Look for products containing xylitol, which not only moistens but actually helps prevent bacterial growth. Drinking water more frequently throughout the day, rather than large amounts all at once, helps maintain oral moisture more effectively. If you wear dentures, consider upgrading your cleaning routine. Standard denture cleaners may not penetrate microscopic cracks where bacteria hide. Instead, professional ultrasonic cleaning devices, now available for home use, can reach these hidden areas. Some dentists recommend periodic professional denture cleaning for the same reason we get our teeth professionally cleaned. For Helen, the solution began with a long overdue dental visit that revealed moderate gum disease despite her regular brushing. After appropriate treatment, a new cleaning routine for her partial dentures, and addressing her medication-induced dry mouth, the persistent odor that had been concerning her family gradually disappeared. Just as importantly, Helen felt renewed confidence in social situations, no longer worried that she might be offending others without realizing it. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend clicking that subscribe button and turning on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Your support helps us continue creating content that can make a real difference in people's lives. As we've discussed throughout this video, the persistent odors that many seniors experience despite good hygiene aren't a reflection of cleanliness. They're complex biological changes that require specific, Targeted approaches. From age-related skin changes to medication side effects, from hormonal shifts to hidden urinary issues, from digestive changes to dental health, each of these factors represents a normal part of aging that can be effectively addressed once properly understood. What strikes me most when working with older adults on these sensitive issues is how much unnecessary suffering occurs simply because these topics aren't openly discussed. Too many seniors withdraw from social activities, family gatherings, or meaningful connections out of embarrassment or fear, not realizing that simple solutions exist for these common challenges. I remember Richard, a 79-year-old former professor, who had stopped attending his beloved weekly chess club because he overheard someone comment about an odor. For months, he sat alone at home during times that had previously brought him joy and mental stimulation. When his daughter finally helped him address the actual causes, a combination of medication timing and undiagnosed mild urinary leakage, he not only returned to his chess club, but found a renewed sense of confidence in all his social interactions. This is why understanding these issues matters so deeply. It's not just about eliminating odors. It's about preserving dignity, maintaining meaningful connections, and ensuring that our later years are characterized by engagement rather than isolation. If you've recognized any of these issues in yourself or a loved one, remember that addressing them is an act of self-care, not an admission of poor hygiene. Start with the most likely cause based on what you've learned today. Implement the suggested solutions, and don't hesitate to involve healthcare providers who understand these age-related changes. Most importantly, approach these conversations with compassion, whether you're discussing your own concerns or helping a loved one. Frame the discussion around health and well-being rather than embarrassment or criticism. Remember that these changes happen to virtually everyone as part of the normal aging process. They're not personal failings or signs of neglect. The golden years should be a time of connection, dignity, and continued engagement with all that makes life meaningful. By understanding and addressing these natural changes, we can ensure that unnecessary barriers like persistent odors don't stand in the way of fully enjoying this important stage of life. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below sharing one insight you gained from this video and how you plan to apply it, whether for yourself or to help a loved one. Your thoughts are important to us, and reading your comments gives us motivation and direction for future content. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit from this information. Your support helps us continue creating content that addresses real concerns with practical, compassionate solutions. Until next time, remember that knowledge is power, particularly when it comes to navigating the changes that come with aging. Small adjustments based on understanding can make a tremendous difference in quality of life. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.